I thought the border was really important, and our party did not handle the border appropriately. Not, look at the numbers. 267,000, 300,000 people showing up at our border. Now that's unacceptable, and that's national security issue, and that's chaos.
And you know what wasn't acceptable? A Democrat saying that out loud. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman calling out his own party leaders for their handling of the border in a bipartisan discussion with fellow Keystone State Senator Dave McCormick yesterday in Boston. The two lawmakers finding some common ground on issues like Trump's steel deal, while Fetterman has also used the forum to hit back at the media for questioning his mental competence and his attendance. Here with more on how the night went is Senator Dave McCormick. Senator, I know it's a big, beautiful bill month, and that's going to be your focus. But last night, not many people were struck by how much you and Senator Fetterman, as a Democrat and a Republican, had in common. Did you even realize it?
Well, it became more apparent as the interview went on. But listen, the people of Pennsylvania and the country voted for change. They voted to secure the border, stop the flow of fentanyl. They voted for an economy that would work for working people. They voted for law and order in our cities. And Senator Fetterman and I agree on many of those things. And I have a lot of respect for the fact that he's willing to call it his own party. He made the point during the campaign. He was supporting Senator Casey at the time, but he made the point that we're having Pittsburgh come across our border every month. And I made the point yesterday, during the Biden administration, we added more than 13 million people, the size of Pennsylvania, illegal immigrants into our country. And Senator Fetterman and I agree on that and many other things.
Well, the Philadelphia Inquirer doesn't like Republicans, and now they don't seem to like Fetterman. And they say this in an editorial: Pennsylvania voters send Fetterman to represent them in the Senate. On most days, he has other ideas. Are they talking about his views or attendance? Because he pointed out that Patty Murray and Bernie Sanders have missed more days than him.
Well, and, listen, I'm new to the Senate, but what becomes clear is there are order votes. These are sort of administrative votes, and there are significant votes. And Senator Fetterman made the point yesterday. He's been there for all the most important votes. And listen, he's someone who has shown a willingness to step up and defend what he believes in. And so whether it's fighting against anti-Semitism, or whether it's fighting for a secure border, or supporting standing with me and supporting the Nippon deal, the partnership with U.S. Steel. Listen, we don't agree on a lot of things. We don't agree on the big, beautiful bill. We don't agree on the need to sort of get rid of some of this waste, fraud, and abuse in some areas where we may have differences. But on a lot of things we agree on, we're going to find ways to work together for Pennsylvania.
Got a month to pass a big, beautiful bill that the House handed you. Senator Thune says, and he's going to be joining me on radio today, we're going to fine-tune it. Okay, you're going to fine-tune it. We're going to work around it. We're going to work with it. But you're not going to just rubber stamp it. And with Donald Trump put on Truth Social yesterday, says, I call on all my Republican friends in the Senate and House to work as fast as they can to get this bill to my desk by the 4th of July. Senator, what do you want to see changed on this?
Well, the most important thing to recognize is by passing this legislation, we avoid the largest tax increase in history, which would be devastating to working families. A family that makes $50,000 would have a $2,000, $2,500 increase in their taxes. We got to do that. We got to have the funding to secure the border, which the House bill does, and defense. I think we can do more to reduce expenses. The Government Accountability Office says there's $500 billion of waste, fraud, and abuse. We need to make sure illegal immigrants aren't receiving Medicaid. We need to protect Medicaid for the vulnerable people for whom it's for. We need to make sure that working-age men without dependents aren't getting a handout, and they actually have to work to be eligible for Medicaid. These are basic things. These aren't controversial. These are things that most Pennsylvanians and most Americans agree with. I think if we do a little more focus on that, we're going to get a better bill that will pass the House and the Senate.
Real quick, did you ask Senator Fetterman if he considered being a Republican?
I haven't talked to him about that. Listen, it was a joke yesterday when I came out to support him because of these vicious attacks on him. I called him. This is how little I know about how the politics guy. I said, listen, I'm going to say good things about you. Is that going to hurt you or help you? I'll hold back if it's going to hurt you. And he said, go ahead. Nobody else in my party's defending me. Please do it. And so I'm going to stand with him when it makes sense for Pennsylvania.
Right. And I'll know that he's going to be joining the Republican Party if you're wearing a hoodie. When you guys come wear hoodies together, I know you're really getting along.
The nice thing is my wife has stopped giving me a hard time about how I dress.
Finally, yes. Senator, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.